Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. We're currently paused, let's press play so we continue as we were last time. We're currently looking at a goods factory near Cobram. Nothing going in or out. Cobram wants goods, and so does Wangaratta over here. Now goods are what we're going to be producing today. We're already making steel at our steel mill down here. And we need to make some plastic. So there are a few ways to make plastic. One is with oil, which is at the factory up here. The second one that the game allows is with wheat or grain over here. So we're going to go with the grain option. And we'll use this grain here and get everything linked up. But before we get there, we just need to make a few little tweaks. So we can see here there's a lot of steel piled up. So we're just going to add a new ship on there to help it out. Over here, timber is fine at the port, but at the truck stop back here, these guys are not getting through at all. So let's just see if there's a newer. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they still have to be in these tarpaulin trucks. So in that case, maybe we'll add another 4 and see how that helps them out. So the rate it's saying is 1,100 and it wants to be 1,200. So that should help out a little bit. Maybe we'll add one more truck, just to get it over that 1,200 mark. And we'll see how that goes. And then over here, as I was looking at how we're going to plan, this actually keeps running out of grain. Like we're not getting the grain in here fast enough. And I think it's just because everything is queued up back here and waiting. So the way we're going to resolve that is to duplicate this track. We're going to need more trains on here anyway, once we start adding a grain stop here. So I think it's probably a good idea that we do that now. Yeah, see, look at all this grain stored up here. So let's just pause for a moment. We want to come here in here and configure. I'm going to delete these 3 just to give us some space. Add in another platform. And down here. Like so. And then we want the actual platform itself. And now let's put those buildings back. Just like that. So now we've got an extra platform here to work with. We can press play again. And then we just need to get all of this track sorted out. Maybe we'll start out here. Just as somewhere to start from. Now you can connect to there. You can come in here like this. Then that's probably straight enough that we can get our diamond in there for them to cross tracks. Sweet. And now, let's see if we can't follow this along. We'll come back to how we're going to manage our station here in a little bit. And then you come around here. And then up here at this station, we need to do the same thing. So let's just pause again. Configure. We want tracks. So let's get these tracks in here. Oops, too close. And then some platforms, please. like so. We can press play again. And now, let's maybe bring these to here, say. And this next one around to a similar... Wait, what are you colliding on? On that bit of road there. Okay, well let's pause. We'll delete that road because this rail line has to go through there. And now we'll see if we can get the bit of road back. Maybe if we do this a bit further back. What is it snapping to? I'd like you to snap to that bit of bridge, please. Maybe we just need to angle it. Okay, so it's still not happy with that. So let's back all that up. We'll come from this way. Wait, there's not actually going to be any trucks on this road. It's just a... connection for the port. So it's fine that we have a level crossing. Okay, play again. We're making that way too complicated. You can connect into here. You connect into here. Yeah, see, look at these trains are waiting for each other. And let's give them a way to change tracks there. Okay, let's put some signals on this. Maybe we'll keep them lined up. Kind of. And then that was the last one. And we'll need some more up here. Done. Almost. We now need to wait for our trains to change tracks, essentially. So this guy's coming in here. So we say between those two. Too much curvature. How on earth do you need too much curvature? The exact same... as the other side. That will give our trains a way to get across to this track. And I think we just keep this up here. So we'll do one of these. There's no reason if they're on the inside they should need to go out, but you never know. So that's all that operational. And now the last thing we're going to do is move the alcohol trains onto the other platforms. So up here at Mittagong, alcohol is coming in on platform 1. We're going to make that platform 3. And then down here at Parks, coming in on platform 4, we're going to make that platform 1. Done and done. So eventually, let's speed it up a little bit, they will jump tracks across there so that the left side is all grain and the right side is all alcohol. We can see this guy here. We'll be able to watch him go across. There he goes. Now our grain we weren't keeping up with. I'll just click the train. So in here, I'm going to add another one. Because we need more grain getting down here. But our alcohol looks like our current breakup is just okay. All these ready to go. Nice. And are we getting enough grain up here? It's not being stored on here, so I guess so. Do we have better trucks than that? That's the man. That means no. They're doing alright, we won't interrupt them. But this is maxed out on grain. We do need to get more grain in there. So this is what we said earlier about bringing Wangaratta online. The other two grain fields are over here at Yarrawonga and Highfield. So they're going to be kind of awkward to get out. So we're going to take this one. And we're going to... It's going to seem like a long detour. But we're going to go around Wangaratta. So around the rail line. Over here. Past the goods depot. Around here, over this rail line again. And down to a port that we're putting here. And then we'll just ship them across the lake. That's the plan with our grain from here. So let's get a truck station in. Maybe we'll put him here like this. Configure. Entrance. Exit. I feel like I've put them the wrong way. If we have, we'll turn them around. We want a little street here. We'll connect you up to there. And then maybe bring this detour road out this way. So we want this to be a big boy road. And that bit there. So we're going to come out here by the rail line. So we're kind of aiming for the goods factory there. Let's bridge this up. We can actually come way closer there. Maybe to here. Our fancy new bridge types. Okay. So that will give us the capacity to connect in here eventually. We'll come over this way. Again, we want to bridge over. Oops. Bridge over, because we don't want to have our anything being waiting. We're kind of aiming that direction. Then we'll come down here like this maybe. You might say, well, we're just dropping off here, so let's just put a truck stop. Actually, we're going to be doing a couple of things down here. So we're going to have an actual depot. But first, let's put in the cargo harbor. Not large with 2. Let's just go 1 to start. Because we'll have to modify it. Let's get this guy right up nice and close. Configure. We want a couple of entrances. Sure, they can both have their own exit. Let's make the platforms a bit longer. We don't particularly need both platforms long because one is just a drop off, but it's a nice to have. Maybe we'll bring this road alongside here. You can come around to there. Then we want this guy to connect in here. Like so. And then at this end, a similar thing. Around like so. That can be one way actually. Why would you think that we want a left turn there? Let me connect in here somewhere, please. What about if we go this way? Okay, well that makes no sense at all. Is this just trying to mess with me or something? And that bit we only need to be... I still don't know why you'd want a left turn there. I guess there's no way around it. Got any... Doesn't look like it. Oh well, we'll leave it like that. So this guy here is set up. This guy up here is set up. Let's create the grain line between them. So this is a truck line. So it'll be Wangaratta to ship grain. We'll color it yellow like we do most of our grain things. We're going from there to there. That seems reasonable to me. And up here, yeah, it looks like we got this around the wrong way. So let's come in here and configure. Delete those two. Put them in, going the opposite way. Much nicer. Then we'll get some trucks on there and we're good to go. But over here, we need to configure our platforms. So we want this like this. And then I guess we can put them this way. Let's just do one for now. We'll have it as an L. We want large landings over there. Oh, that's just more entrances. Alright. So now we're going to get our grain over here. We've actually got 2 lines doing that. Well, there you go. And it was calling that parks. So, new line. This is going to be a ship line from Cobram to Parks Grain. Room to park a crane. Let's just make visible what we can see. Maybe we'll go a dark yellow here. We're going from there over to here. We've already got a dark yellow, so we'll go a really light yellow, a mid yellow. There we go. Definitely don't want to share a port there, so let's go 4. And on this side, port 1 is fine. Nice. Let's just get a ship on there. So that everything else can get moving. And we need a vehicle depot over here. Let's put a road depot maybe out here. So you want to buy vehicles. We want our grain trucks. We'll just get one for now. It was a yellow. On that grain line. So this has started working. It has to send grain. And it'll come through the process here. Oop, I lost where we were over here. So it's going to be sending 300 at the start. We're currently at 24. So 4 would make 100, and 12 would make 300. Now these grain trucks, I think we're going to say at Wangaratta to wait for a full load, and they can wait for a minute. It'll take a little bit to get this completely going, but that's what I reckon we'll need. And then our ship over here. So one ship can do 394, so he should be fine with that. Everything over here looks fine. Okay, so that's the first leg of the journey done. We're getting more grain into here. We needed more grain already. Now we're getting more grain. The next step is we need to get grain into here. And then the grain we get into here, we need to get that plastic back out again. Now this is going to be the difficult part. Because if we just go to a station, build a dealie. We look in our cargo. So boxcars can't take grain, but they would take the plastic. And the gondolas that take the grain don't take the plastic. What that means is we're going to need like a two-way thing here, where we've got both of them going. We've got our grain and we've got our other boxcars, but they're both on the wrong sides of the track. Our grain going south is in the middle here, and this one going north is on this side. I kind of want our platform in the middle. So we're going to do a whole lot of reconfiguring here so that we can do that. So wait till everything is out of this section and we'll pause. And then in here, we're going to make some changes. So we want a cargo station with 2 platforms. And we actually want a terminal. with just one platform. Will probably be the easiest way for us to work this. And we need some more space. So you guys back her up. So let's put this here maybe. We're going to configure. So we don't want this terminal, autosave got us, at all. We do want these tracks in here. Not those El Cheapo slow ones. So this is kind of what we want for our station. And we'll just add in the rest of the tracks here that it needs. We also need to put a platform on this side so that we can attach a building to it, essentially. We'll put a big boy building there. Okay, so this building will connect into our plastic. And now we need to get these tracks into here. So you'll go into there. You'll go into there. This one into here. This one into here. And then on this side, we need to connect them up to there. So we can't do it with them that close. See, that's just going to slow it down too much. If we take this outside one, you see 87. Kind of want it out there like that. So let's back these up a little bit more. This did start to be a small upgrade and it turned into a not so small one. You can come around like so. And these two, maybe we'll build these from the opposite direction. We'll stop there maybe. Come out like this. Nice. We'll do that. Connect this bit up and then all our errors will go away because everything is reconnected again. But now we've got a platform in the middle of our tracks here. So let's press play. And nothing's going to use it at the moment, but it will soon enough. We just want a little street to connect our station here into the plastic factory, like so. Now this is the one that's dealing with the food and alcohol. This is the one that's dealing with the grain. So on your way south, we want you to stop here at Parks. And all you do here is unload. And our alcohol line, on your way after you... Which one's that down there? After you leave Parks down there, I want you to stop here. And all you do here is load. Pardon me. So now we've got grain getting dropped off here, and in theory, plastic getting picked up. And plastic will get dropped off here. And if we tell these guys, they're dump trucks, so they can't reuse it. And this is pretty busy anyway. I mean, these trucks are doing alright. Can't really complain about them. I reckon we build another little baby truck stop in here. And this one, I think we want them connected there just for visual sake. But it's mostly going to be its own road down right to the port. And this is like a, I only have things to drop off. I don't need to go into the loading area. Let's put one of these here. Looks kind of cute. Now this will be truck line, Mittagong train to ship. Transfer. Yeah, let's just call it that. We'll make it pink because this is plastic. And we're going from there to there. Let's just be explicit that we want it to load plastic, just in case anything else tries to sneak in there. And let's get one truck on that line, light purple on the plastic line. So we don't have anything coming in here yet. Let's have a look at this train and see how it goes here. Do, 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 do. I didn't drop off anything, and I just saw that our platform here is nowhere near long enough. So these ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight long, and I also just noticed that we don't have signals there. Which we probably do need. So this needs to be twice as long as it currently is, just to fit the train in. I mean, can we do it like this? Do need those signals back a little bit though, because of our train length. Okay, has anything worked out it has to send there yet? So it's sending a little bit there, that's good. How is our grain over here going? None being transported. There's a fair bit out here on the port. This is in theory shipped some. These trucks just have like a nice little choreographed dance. In theory, that's working. And then this ship, we actually want it at Mittagong over here. Unload everything you've got, that's still good. But we want it to load plastic, so that we can come over here and pick up that plastic. And you guessed it, drop it off here. So let's put a little itty bitty truck stop over here. Maybe we'll put it there. Configure. We want some entrances. Sure, they can all have their own. Maybe we'll go something like this. Then this. Hello. Thank you. And then sure, that'll do. But we don't want traffic lights. Alright, so now we can get a little truck route in there. This will be a truck route. It's Cobram ship to let's just call it plastic. I don't have a better name for it. Go like a slightly darker purple. So there to there. Now at Cobram, good, it's gone into platform 2, but it's not using its dedicated entrance and exit. Oops. Manage line. So before the first one, we need to go through there, and then through there on the way out. Now let's get a truck on there. Just a standard one. Color you purple on the plastic line. So once we start getting some grain over here, we've started getting some grain. A little bit anyway. We should start to see this wanting to send to one of these. Let's wait and see. So it dropped off 2 grain. That is not the most helpful, Mr. Train. I actually think I want a second ship on there, just to increase the frequency across here. And this little pink truck is going to keep going back and forwards. Okay, so in theory now, everything in our line is set up, except actually delivering our goods. Now, a few places across the map want goods. We're going to take the super easiest place first, which is Cobram, right here. And Wangaratta just there too. We're actually going to deliver to both. Now this platform here we'll use for Wangaratta. Wait, they're not connected. So we need a little something across the back here. There we go. So now they're connected without actually being connected by road. We just want one pickup spot here. And we'll put you right there. The reason we don't want them connected by road is that we want to avoid people driving. I think that'll be our entrance and our exit. people driving on the road means that we'll get more traffic. And we don't really want more traffic. Now, where do we want goods in here? So goods are all on this side of the city. So let's put our stop there. Go new line, truck line, Cobram goods delivery. This can go, I don't know, this blue. From there to there. That's not the best route. We do want to tell it to wait for a full load before it goes. And then let's fix up some of these roads through the city, just to make them a little bit more friendly for our trucks. So we'll do this, come around here, and let's do that one as well. So now we get a nice little loop through there. And then we'll come and take out all of the traffic lights that the game puts in. Now, one thing I just realized is we're in theory delivering plastic here, but no steel. So steel is produced down here. That's a lot of machines waiting there. We should be fine. But we need another steel pickup port to go up here. Which means adding a new cargo. Adding a new platform. We already had another drop-off port there. So we can say, ship line, where is this? Sanctuary Port. This is the one we're working on. Sanctuary Point to Cobram Steel. Maybe we'll go a really dark blue. So from there to up here. There we go. That all looks fine to me. We just need a ship on there now. Let's put 2 of these on there because that's a long journey. And this should work out, has to send to the goods factory, which it has done. If we check over here, this has worked out, it's sending to the goods factory. So everything is connected now. We are, in theory, able to produce goods here. Let's get our truck stop in here. Buy one of these. Color it this bluey color. Put you on the goods delivery for Cobram. And then we need the same in here for Wangaratta. So they want goods on this side of the town. So let's put it here maybe. Now we're going to upgrade these streets. Collision, what are you colliding with? There's nothing here to collide with. You just didn't like the building there, hey? Fair enough. We do want that bit upgraded as well. And we're going to connect these together. So you connect there and you connect on this side. You don't get traffic lights. And let's just check our pathing. So these guys are still going around, which is exactly what we want them to do. Now we've got our Wangaratta plastic, not plastic, goods. Another truck line, Wangaratta goods delivery. Let's go this one. That was a light blue. Let's go a bit darker blue. So you pick up from there, and you drop off here. And over here in Cobram East, we will tell you to wait for a full load. Let's get a truck on there. Where's our truck stop? Over here. That dark bluey type color. Goods delivery. Oops. Done. Now is this doing something weird? I had these around the wrong way. Pretty good at doing that. Okay, then those bits need to be deleted so that we can put these back in, and now we're good to go. It wants to take the shortcut here. I guess we'll have to give it some signs. So on the way back, you go through there, and on the way out, you go through there. Look at that. Very nice indeed. Now we've started to get a little bit of plastic here, no steel. We come down here and look at our steel platform. We've got 8 on the platform. These ships are on their way. They're getting there slowly, but they're getting there. Did we tell this? So the thing we have to be careful of is these guys both want machines. Now we could, as the last thing we do, how many bays do these guys have? Which ones did we pick up? The Axle Ps. So 4 compartments of 220. So we're going to change this to not just be steel, but steel and machines. So at Sanctuary Point down here, you don't unload anything, but you load steel and machines. Where's machines? Here. And at Cobram, you just drop off everything. Okay, where are you going? They're being a bit crazy. And then up here, we said this was plastic. We're actually gonna make it. Don't unload anything, but load plastic and machines. And we'll see how that goes. And then over here, it will drop them off. And all of these are connected. So this goods delivery, we're actually going to make it machines and goods delivery. And the same with this one. Manage line, pick up machines and goods. And this will now be a machines and goods delivery line. So this will probably take a while before we get some machines put on there. We come over here to our machine factory. Where are we even producing them? There's a lot of machines queued up here. You need a buddy. Even though you've just got like a little round trip, it adds up. Why are they such old vehicles? That is not what I wanted to do. I mean, it's one way to resolve it. You want them to be the new bigger boys. And this one delivering. So we're going to Broken Hill. Con map. Why is it putting fuel on there? A Broken Hill to some other place. Up here. Manage line. Here we want to say just put in conmat. Do not have a... See, we have a fuel line. I don't know why it wanted to put them there. That's weird. Got a lot of people waiting here. Okay, our trains have broken. Because these are too long. They're sticking out across the track. So these other ones can be longer because they're just going straight through, but this one, because it has to clear the junction here, it's limited in its length. And now we have lots of people waiting. Let's come in here. We did just see that we got a new multi-unit. This guy. So 1042. Your speed is 140. And they are... I can't pronounce that. So it has a capacity of 80. And this is 99. What's the length of these trains? 160. I think we do this. Replace. And we'll color them dark green. So we've made this route have a higher capacity. That'll all catch up eventually. How are we going over here? Still no steel. Is that because we're not taking steel from the platform? I think it is. We've got nothing picking up steel. Let's just reuse this for a few more things. Just say everything. Pick up everything. Cobram ship to goods drop off. There we go, now it started working out how to send there again. That was a silly. Not getting much grain over here, but we're getting some. Like, where are our... It all seems fine. We're delivering from here now. Yes. Twice as much. Twice as many trucks. Let's put a storage dealie on here to give us some extra capacity. Here they come. Does it put traffic lights over there? It's ridiculous. I don't see any other trains getting stuck anywhere, which is always good. We're slowly getting through a backlog of people here. It's gonna take a little bit. Maybe we just want to get one of our what are they called? One of these delivered. Let's go on triple speed or quadruple speed, whatever it is. So you say you're sending some. We do have a little on the platform, which is good. You're going to pick up that little tiny bit that's on the platform. There we go, a little bit of steel, a couple of machines. I mean, I feel like Cobram and Wangaratta are just like waiting. They can feel it. Like, yeah, we're gonna get something soon. If we come over here and look, where were our machines being created? Up here. Yeah, only a couple, but a couple is more than zero. And we didn't particularly place these drop-off points to satisfy machines. We placed them to satisfy the goods. So that should be fine now, because this is going to go up to 1200 soon. So maybe on here we prep ourselves with some more ships. And we'll see how these trucks go now with that much grain. We might need even more delivery lines, which would be a little bit insane. Pick up any plastic? 6 plastic. Nice. I mean, it's only going slowly. Why are you only delivering so little? Where are you sending all of your grain to? See, we should be sending loads, but we're not sending much at all. And up here, we're only sending a tiny amount. This train pulls up, completely full. We're done. This guy's got a whole load of bread as well. Yeah, like there. Got a lot. Has this wound down a little bit? Not much. Yeah, they're kind of keeping up with it. We do have a lot of grain over here. You're dropping off 2 steel. But we do have steel and plastic out on the platform. This guy needs some friends now. To get all of these goods off. So we picked up plastic. And we'll drop it off over here. We just need some steel. So here's our 2 new purple trucks. Let's see if we can't click one of them. We'll have to pause to click one of them. Let's jump on board. Maybe the driver. Kind of. Pull in here. We pick up some stuff. Picking up some plastic and we're on our way again. Let's gun it around the corner. Don't even look, just gonna keep going. Get to the corner here. No looking, just go. It's super unsafe. We're gunning it up the hill. Like the screech on the brakes. We'll come in here and drop it off. Get paid and then we're on our way again. They're like, coming through. Still no steel. Steel has to be picked up sooner or later. He's finally grabbed some. Why does that go from 2 to 4 there? Or coming into this area? Fair enough. So look at all this grain here already. The ship's gonna take 200 odd. And it just can't keep up. Oh, did I? I gave more on the steel line before. Whoops. Oh well. That's why this guy wasn't quite keeping up. Now it should be a bit better. And now over here, started producing some goods. We've got some out here to go into Cobram. None, or one for Wangaratta. So it's worked out there's a line there. Just hasn't put any out on the platform. They have had some machines delivered. A couple of machines delivered. Over here, a couple of machines delivered. So they are getting there. Slowly, but they are getting there. Still don't have much steel coming this way. Still doesn't think it's a big consumer. We do have a lot of iron and not much coal. Why is our coal so slow? Is it just a timing thing? 3, 4, 5, 6. They're both the same. Now these are capacity is 273, top speed of 120. I don't think we've got, yeah, we don't have the new ones yet. It all seems functional. So we're not going to touch it. Our passengers down here look to have sorted themselves out again, which is nice. This has a lot of food to pick up. I'm assuming some come into this truck. I don't know. There's a lot queued up here. Let's give them some more. You see, we're running out of steel here. This one, we've got a lot of machines queued up there. Give them a new... Okay, so apparently we're demanding only 800 steel. So you want... let's call it 400. This guy up here... so 100 is 500. Where else are you sending your steel? Air tools. You want 1,000. Some new trucks. Some very new trucks. That's kind of nice. So you should be fine. You got... yeah, you're doing fine. Just not moving them from here quick enough. These are going down, so we should be okay. This is not okay. This needs more ships on there. Now that we're getting more out of here, Not everything, but more. We can't really like add more trucks here. It's kind of at its max as it is. Like one truck leaving and the next one pulls up. What is this road for? I don't know. I don't like how all of these cars are getting in our way though. We'll look at that next time. We don't really want to deal with traffic now. You're fine. You've got a lot of grain here. Oops, we want to manage the vehicles on that line and give them a new one. Just to help out a little bit. Give them a bit more capacity. That's a lot of stuff happening on there. A lot of places for that grain to go. Still not getting much down here, even though this is upgraded once. Look at it all. 600 of the stuff. Just check where our this backs up to. It's definitely past that signal. See, 26. Come on, that's ridiculous. So much grain. Our trucks seem to be managing okay. But our train definitely not. Maybe just that adding that new one in will be enough. We'll need to wait and see though. And even just keeping this fed with grain is kind of difficult. Might be enough. It might be enough. Right, we're leaving over there. Coming in here to look. Cobram started receiving goods and machines. Wangaratta also receiving both. So at the beginning of the episode, this was just a humble little empty factory. Now they're working at like 50% capacity. And it won't be long before this keeps getting higher and higher. Thank you everyone for joining today. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It does help out a lot. Otherwise, I'll catch you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.